I am Riya Kapoor, Investigating Officer of Special Cell, Southwest Metro City. My life is about puzzles that wear human faces, some brutal, some cunning, and some deceptively ordinary. June 3, 2025. A humid evening in Kanakpuri station. A man storms in, face pale as chalk. Dr. Ashish, 49, respected physician, the kind who saves life for a living. But tonight he was the one begging for help. He clutched a yellow envelope, trembling like it contained his death sentence. Inside, an extortion letter, demands of money, a threat on his life, and signed by Mantesh Gora. Gora, a gangster I personally helped put behind bars years ago. The name jolted me, but instinct whispered, this doesn't fit. I have learned to doubt the obvious. Under the forensic lamps, the letter gave itself away. The handwriting wasn't natural, it was forced, jagged, like someone trying to sound dangerous. No fingerprints, cheap paper, ordinary ink, not Gora's style. His men used encrypted notes, coded words. Why would a prison-bound Don suddenly scribble a note with stationery shop ink? Because it wasn't him. But then, why Dr. Ashish? Why target a man with no inmates, no skeletons in his closet? His background was spotless, which meant the answer wasn't in his past, it was in the present. I widened my scope. 3 other top clinics in Janakpuri, all on similar watch. Staff interviews confirmed my suspicion. Someone had been lurking, studying patterns, waiting for the right moment. At Ashish's clinic, his assistant described the delivery: a masked man, medium built, fleeing on foot, no vehicle in sight. A pro? No, too sloppy. This wasn't the work of an underworld syndicate. This was personal, desperate. The trail went cold until persistence paid off on June 15. One of my informers in Van Vihar spotted a jittery fellow hanging around Chaitanya Park. Nervous eyes, plain clothes, a TVS Star Plus parked a little too far from the crowd. He matched the vague description. Not a gangster's territory. Too quiet, too low stakes. My gut told me this was our man. Not a criminal mastermind, just someone fumbling in shadows. And when desperation drives a man, he makes mistakes. Strategy was key. A single misstep and he would vanish into the maze of city's streets. So we set a trap. Quiet surveillance at Chaitanya Park. My team melted into the crowd. Joggers, vendors, couples whispering on benches, and I, from the command van, watched every move. Eyes sharpened, pulse steady. Then dusk fell. The TVS rolled up. The rider's paranoia was written across his face. We moved, smooth, precise. One officer staged a lost phone act. Others flanked, and in seconds he froze, cornered. On him, a dark jacket, mask, and another yellow envelope. Jackpot. His name, Akriti Kumar, 32, a private firm employee, no criminal record, a ghost in the system. In interrogation, he tried defiance, but it cracked fast. His mask wasn't just cloth, it was a crumbling life. He spilled it all. Weeks of scouting clinics, picking Dr. Ashish for his apparent wealth, dropping the letter in Gora's name to scare him into paying. His handwriting, amateurish, his plan, fragile. And the motive? Not greed, not malice, but something far more tragic. His wife wanted a new flat. His job was unstable, his income insufficient. He wanted to give her the comfort she demanded, the life he felt society expected of him. In his words, I just wanted stability. Stability bought through extortion, a family dream built on fear. That was his crime. Sitting across from him, I saw not a hardened criminal, but a symptom, a man caged by expectations, a victim of inequality, of a society where dreams race faster than opportunities. These are not just crimes, they are signs of deeper cracks. The post-pandemic years have multiplied such cases. Financial strain, mounting pressure, turning ordinary men into desperate schemers. It isn't always hunger for power. Sometimes it is simply the hunger to survive, to prove oneself, to be enough. But desperation doesn't excuse crime. Fear can never be a tool for love. Kumar's shortcut destroyed more than his peace. It endangered lives, and the city cannot afford mercy for that. With Kumar in custody, evidence airtight, the city breathed easier, but the case left me restless. If a man like him could fall to such desperation, how many more are teetering on the edge? Prevention is the real weapon. Counseling at workplaces, open conversations about stress, hotline for those drowning in silence, and yes, swift justice to show society that shortcuts only lead to downfall. And above all, our city must ease the suffocation. Fair wages, equal chances, dignity for honest work. Because desperation doesn't scream, it whispers, and by the time we hear it, it is already too late. As I close the file, one thought lingers. The city may be safer tonight, but shadows never sleep. My job to stay one step ahead, always.